Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday market webcast. I'm just going to say what everybody's thinking. Seriously, Bears? Really? Really? That's what we're going to do. You're going to go down and spend 6 hours below the daily mid-band, and then you're going to lay down in the last couple hours of the day. That's fine. It was a great long. I appreciate it. I appreciated the shorts on the way down. But this is why the Bears can't have nice things. This right here. This right here. So you see the rejection candle shy of the 50-day, which is your red line. You see them close above the green line, which is your 20-day, your daily mid-band, and you see them holding it here in this Globex. So on the hourly chart, it looks like this. Great start. They spend all this time. They defend 60 like a champion. They take it down to 04 early off the open, right before Powell starts talking, and they start to take it back. They hold it again, but then they put in a higher low here, or versus here, and again here, and then here's where it all goes to pieces, and they end up not only ramping it, but they take it all the way back to the 38.94, 38.92 area where we originally got short from overnight. Now, they've done a good job of defending this area. Weekly pivot and the 9-day are still intact. So the Bears are not dead, but they have certainly lost all of the advantages of tape control that they were enjoying if they've been able to close. Remember, I said what I wanted to see was where do we close relative to the daily midband, and they had it. And if we end up going back to 39.59, breaking up and through, we'll point right here. It was right here that the Bears said, oh shit. Because when they do this one, if they hold this one, you just keep making higher lows. You get a corresponding higher high as we get into Thursday, Friday. You give up the weekly pivot, then you get directional pricing. You don't want that. So if you're a bear, you got to hold up here. You got to hold these 92s. It's fairly established resistance. And you somehow got to find your way. Even though you did it last night and you didn't hold it again, you got to close below that 20-day. You got to figure out a way. If you're the Bulls, how many times do you think you go up to 90 to 94? You got to convert. Start printing stuff with 39s on it. You don't look all that good either. So both sides yesterday had points in the day where they looked abysmal. Just abysmal. From our perspective, as traders, as day traders of the S&P Futures, yesterday was awesome. It's a great. You can't draw it up better than that. You want to do 90 down and 80 down and 80 back, and you want to put in hourly candles of 20, 30, 40 handles? Yeah, sure. Anytime, all day, every day. Fantastic volatility. Can't complain about the volatility at all. It's been a really solid, volatile week. I would suspect as we get into next week, though, there's going to be a point where we start to really, the volatility slows down. It's not that we're not moving directionally. So what we're doing right now is we're starting to consolidate, and we could consolidate here underneath the 9. But that would be consolidating in a pretty wide range. And you can get, that's enough elbow room to get things done on trades on a day-to-day basis. There doesn't seem to be a lot of decision here. If you look at it going back, with the exception of a couple of overshoots, you've had every day interact with the 9-day or the 20-day, since back on the 17th. So it's really been a week of a mild pullback that's either they're flagging and they're overshooting and the 50 is going to hold, the 50 held here, and that's going to take us back up to higher highs, or they finally convert this 50, which they haven't really tried to do since November. So right into the election, and then they lost it, and it's been above the 50 ever since. You had an attempt here. You've had an attempt here, and you had an attempt here. So if this attempt doesn't go any better than these attempts, then this 39.59 as we get into the end of the month is going to get taken out. It's up to the bears. All right, that's all I got. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Trade them well. Come check out the room. Talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.